Welcome back to another episode of Cabin Crew Simulator here on Roblox, where today we're going to try and stop a plane from either taking off or landing on a runway by completely blocking it. Now you might be thinking, SENIAC, what are you talking about right now? Is that even possible? How are you going to do this? Don't you need to have access to the runway right now? All those questions I'm going to answer right now, but the obvious one is yes, we do need access to a runway, and believe it or not, there's only 2 airports in the game that give you the ability to access an actual runway. So if I create a flight, the 2 destinations are either Tahiti or Santorini. These are the only 2 where you're able to walk out of the airport and actually physically get on the runway. More importantly, gives you the ability to also spawn a vehicle and drive it, and that's what we're going to be using to hopefully block and stop a plane from landing. So we're going to fly to Tahiti, a nice little tropical paradise right now, boys. We're going to quickly create a flight as quick as we can right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No disasters, we're boarding from gate 6. So the question is then, can you actually block or stop a plane from taking off or landing? We're going to find out. I want to know what happens if I either 1, stand on the runway in front of the plane, and 2, if I actually park my airport caddy. Now, you can't spawn one in Roblox here, but you can spawn one in every other airport in the game. And I want to see if I position it correctly, if I make sure that this thing is in the way, can planes actually land or take off? Will it be classed as, the, like when you're taking off and there's a plane behind you ready to taxi, or if you're taxiing and there's a plane in front of you and you kind of have to wait? I wonder if I can make that kind of happen. So, as we now find out, boys, make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new, if you want to see more Cabin Crew Simulator videos. It's actually snowing in Roblox here. What is going on? Also, why is this window blue and this window's not, but this window's okay? Is it because it's double windows? I think it might be because it's double windows. Right, get on the plane, close the door, right, grab the napkin, put the napkin away, and I'll explain more about what we're going to do once we get this plane in the air. So you put your seatbelt on, you put your seat in the upright position, and we're going to push back, and I'm going to sit back and relax and grab some snacks. Right, there we go. So the pushback's important. Going over there is quite important right now for us to do this. So you can see there's a plane in front of me. Now, if I was right behind that plane ready to take off, it will tell me to wait because there's a plane on the runway, which means I can't take off until that plane has departed. Same if a plane's landing and there's one in front of me and I'm trying to land, I have to wait until that plane has landed. Now, I want to see if I can artificially block the planes from landing. This should be pretty fun. Now, I'm in a private server for multiple reasons. 1, in the server settings, you're able to kind of change the NPC traffic. I've got mine set to super high, which means there's always planes landing and taking off all the time. And there's a plane just spawned right there. This is going to be very, very interesting. So, like I said, we can't do it in any other airport apart from the 2 that enable you to access the actual runway, which is Santorini and Tahiti. So once we get there, as that plane now departs, it's out of here, baby. Once we get there, we'll spawn a caddy. We'll go and sit on the runway, and we'll try and drive around and actually physically block planes from taking off and landing. The landing one might be difficult because, you know, planes are going to be flying in. It might fly and land over the top of me if I don't get my positioning on the runway absolutely perfect. Right, let's do this. Also, side note, do you feel like the snow should not technically be on the runway? How does snowy situations work in real life? Like, if it snowed in real life, wouldn't they get rid of the snow off the runway for planes to take off and land? Not in this game, boys. We take off in the snow, which is really weird. Anywho, what I need to do now then is get everybody served. I need to get to Tahiti as quick as I possibly can, because as soon as I get there, the sooner planes will start spawning in with the NPCs, and the sooner they'll start taking off and landing. Right, here we go, boys. Here we go. So, pumpkin spice latte. a guava juice. We've got a taraboba right now. We've got a hot chocky wocky over here. And we've got a brown sugar boba at the same time. Now, food-wise, we have a egg sandwicho. We have, oh, meals. We got some pasta. I think that's the chicken, isn't it? Yes, the chicken for you. And then you, oh, hang on. Oh, well, I'm all over the place, boys. That's how excited I am right now. I can't control my mouse movements. Right, we're done. So, next move into trash mode. Come on, you fools. Time for trash mode right now. Let me pick up the trash. I am the trash man. There we go. Trash time. Trash time. Nice. And then we'll get everybody correctly now positioned for landing. So, oh, okay. No one needs to do anything. That's the first time that's ever happened to me right now. Roger? Who's Roger? Let's lower the speed to 250 knots. Lowering. The pilots are now talking to one another as they now begin the landing position. ACT cleared us for approach. Roger, let's fly in this. I didn't know your name was Roger. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. Fools. Right, we're coming in hot and heavy right now. We're coming in hot and heavy right now to try this experiment, which should be pretty beautiful. It should be pretty beautiful, boys. So, let's see where this plane touches down, because that might be an important factor in seeing if we can actually stop planes from landing. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. What could happen is they could run me over. So it lands. Okay, so it lands at the last two markers there. Got it. So all this could be for nothing. I could pull out the caddy right now, park in front, try and stop them, and they could just drive into me and instantly destroy me. That's what I'm afraid of. But if we can stop them, that would be funny. But I have a sneaky suspicion the planes are going to run me over and destroy my caddy. What if they glitch me out and I go flying through the map? Well, that would be even more funnier as well. Hopefully that's what's going to happen. Kind of, maybe. So, looking around, there is... Oh, it's actually quite difficult to see right now. I think that... Oh, there's definitely a plane over there right now, that Hawaiian plane, that is now going to be taxiing very soon. I'm trying to look around. It's quite difficult to see without going to free cam, but let me just get everybody off the plane. Off the plane. It's been a pretty uneventful flight. It's probably one of the easiest flights I've ever done, and the easiest 689 big ones I've ever potentially made. So the reason I complete my flight right now, because it then opens up another gate for potentially having NPC flights spawn in. So you're not doing anything, I don't think. No. Okay, so there's only one plane at the moment that's currently loading up. Now let me go and check the arrivals and the departures board, just so we can see how many people are actually kind of coming in and going out. Now, the arrivals and departures board is just here. So looking at this real quick, there is going to be... Oh, okay, so there's only one departure at the moment, but there's quite a few arrivals. Right, let's spawn in the beautiful caddy, and let's see if I can officially stop a plane. So... Oh, there's a person standing there, so there's a plane about to land. How do we do this then? It's actually quite easy in Tahiti. If you just line it up perfectly, you can drive straight out. As easy as that, boys. And we are now officially on the tarmac. Right. There's meant to be a plane landing. Can I see it? Now, there's the marker points there. There is a dude standing there, so that... Oh! No. I got excited then for a second. I got excited. Right. I'm gonna... Now, I think it was about here, right? If I park myself there. Now, there's a dude standing there, which does assume there is a plane coming in. Now, I've had this happen in the past before, where the planes just spawned at the very end of the runway. How freaking dare you? It might be a case then, boys. We're going to have to try and block the plane taking off. How dare you spawn at the very end? That was a glitched plane right there, boys. A glitched plane. Now, we're going to try and stop this plane. Now, it's already destined, right, to kind of technically push back. So I don't think I'm able to stop anything. Can I drive into this? Oh, okay, it knocked me. It actually physically knocked me right there, which makes me now wonder, Am I going to get run over? We're going to find out. We're going to find out right now if I'm actually going to get run over. Right, the pushback trucks just hit me. How dare you? How dare you right now, you damn fool. Right, and the plane's now moving. Right. Oh! Okay, right. Right, it actually... This could be hilarious. Right, if I try... We'll try and do it in stages right now. If I quickly... Like, I'm here. I'm blocking it from entering. But is it just going to... It just pushes me out the way. Wow, okay. Is that how it is? What if I block the rear wheels? Right. No. We're not having this. We're not having this, boys. We're not having this. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Right, I'm trying to block it. No, 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 no. Oh! Oh! Do you know what? If I got wedged in the wheel, do you reckon I could take off with the plane? Oh, that might be dangerous. That actually might be dangerous. Right. Attempt 1 was a little bit of a failure. Right? Well, that's attempt 2 because my first attempt was trying to stop that plane right now, but it spawned in like a damn fool. Right, is there any other planes that are potentially going to be... It's easy to go into free cam mode. Taking off shortly. Now, just glancing around, there's nothing that looks like it's boarding just yet. That's going to be unboarding right now. I'm also looking at if there's people like going to be ready to marshalling the planes in. We might have to wait a few moments right now. I do have the traffic set to high. So after a certain cycle, it starts spawning in like crazy. But I'm just glancing around because you never know at a certain point when one is going to spawn in. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 potential stands. I know there's more planes coming in because I've seen the arrivals board. I did see the arrivals board, which I can actually quickly check right now. So let me get right in right now, boys. The arrivals board. There's meant to be 4 planes currently arriving. Oh no, one of them's just arrived. We've got 3 more coming in soon. So, it's literally a case of now just waiting until a plane departs. I feel like we could slightly glitch it out where I get stuck on the wheel and we take off with the plane. That would be hilarious. But let me just go and watch the arrivals board. I'm more concerned about the departure board more than anything. Let's see what we can uncover. Too long before a new plane is definitely coming in. But will this also glitch like the previous one? Now, I don't know whether it's glitching because I am on the runway. Sometimes if I go into free cam mode and you zoom right in, you can just see the plane there. The plane's there. It exists, okay? It exists. But is it because I'm on the runway trying to block it that I'm preventing it? Does the game actually understand that you can prevent planes from landing? So it just spawns them at the end of the runway. Do you reckon that's what happens? Or do you reckon it could be a little bit... Right, oh. Right, there's a different plane's now spawned. So I'm assuming if I turn around, the plane's there. Right, I think the game knows. I think the game might know that you're blocking the runway. Thus, it stops planes from actually landing. Right, I'm not giving up though, boys. I'm not giving up right now. I want to stop a plane. I think my best way to do this would be literally stopping a plane from taking off. But we currently have no departures, so we gotta play the waiting game. We've got another plane now spawned in for departures, and this one's at gate 9, which gate 9 is over this way, isn't it? So, it's there. So I'm gonna be assuming right now, so it's got actually a long way to taxi, so this should be pretty fun trying to stop it. Has it already boarded the plane? I'm not quite sure if everyone's boarded the plane just yet. It's hard to tell on these NPC flights. But, oh no, they're actually now just walking over for the first time as we speak. Right! Let's see if we can try and stop it. Oh, this is fun. This is like my new favorite game. My new favorite game right now is now trying to stop planes from taking off. Or at least trying to glitch into them that I get stuck in the wheel and I take off with them. Now, I think there's another plane coming in. There's a person just standing here right now, so there will be another plane landing. But I don't care about the landing planes no more. Now I know that they potentially kind of just get out the way. Wait, I didn't even see that. Wait, was that one already there anyway? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. But I'm now... You know what's also pretty cool as well, boys? Is now we can actually start seeing stuff actually happen. So I can now see inside of the baggage bays. It's kind of cool being on the actual tarmac. But anyway, get back in. I've got to try and stop this plane. So, we are now waiting for it to kind of finish all of its services. So it's able then to take off. But there's still people boarding. So, we might be here for a little while. I'm not sure how many people are going to be boarding right now. Is that the only people going to be boarding? I mean, are they boarding different classes? Who knows at this point? Oh, there's an Air New Zealand next to me as well. That's going to be taking off soon, shortly as well. Right. We've got to try and stop these planes. And I have now got 2 attempts to do this. I'm very excited. Right, there's no other people getting on now, is there? No. So hopefully, we see these services done. And this plane push. Right, the plane is now officially pushing back. So I'm going to get all in position. There's a plane just landed over there that's now taxiing into its gate. But I'm going to try and attempt to first stop it here. So if I just kind of briefly cut across the line just there, go into free cam mode, boys. And see what I can kind of get up with by allowing the plane just to run into us. Now, this is one hell of a screenshot. But it just pushes me out the way. It literally just pushes me out the way. Can I get in front of the... If I get in front of the wheel perfectly... Right, hold on. Is it just going to push me along? Oh my... It just wrecks me. Right. What if... Because the difference is as well is what happened... Oh! The engine! Stop. Okay, right. It makes sense. The engine's going to stop me. But here we go. Boom. No. Right. That's it. I am going to... Oh, it's flipped me! Right, that's interesting. So, I'm going to try and get on the runway right now and see if I can physically stop this plane from taking off. It's actually a lot difficult than I assumed it was going to be, and I didn't think it was going to be like this. But planes are avoiding me when they land, but they can't avoid me when they take off. I will put a stop to them taking off right now. I will put a stop to them taking off. Right, come on, you fool. Come on right now. You damn fool. I'm ready for this. I am ready for this. So it's turning in. I'm now going to go... Full beans! Let's go, 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 let's go. Right, where you going, boy? Where you going? Full beans driving... Oh, he glitched me out! And the annoying part is now, plane's gone. Can't even catch it up. But I've got one more attempt. And it's that Air New Zealand plane just over there. We're gonna stop that one. Cue Jaws music. Dum 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 dum. No, that's not Jaws. Dum, dum, dum. That's Jaws music, isn't it? That's definitely Jaws music. Right. Boys, they're just gonna... Oh! Snap! Right, that one has sucked me up in its wheel. It's a shame I can't get wedged in here and it will take off with me, because that would be absolutely hilarious right now, wouldn't it? But I want to see how far this pushes. Oh, is that a block? What does that block there do? Can I press this button and the plane self-explodes? That would be hilarious. I found a green button, boys. I found an invisible block. Look at me. I'm breaking the game. I'm breaking the game. Right. I think it's one of those pathfinding things. But I am wedged in. I don't even want to move. I'm probably going to fall off right now as it starts turning the plane. Yeah, okay, we glitched there. Right, we sucked up. Right, that's it. Oh, I got stuck then for a second. Now I've got to race the plane. Now, I'm going to try the rear wheels this time round. So let me try and get a little bit of a head start. Let me get a little bit of a head start and line up beautifully for those rear wheels. So if I now go backwards and go... for a second, I was wedged within the wheels. Right, I think that answers our question, guys. Can we stop a plane from landing or taking off? Landing planes avoid us like the plague. Planes taking off, though? Oh, I'm sure there's a way we can glitch ourselves into those wheels. We've just got to try a little bit harder. But until next time, I will see you all soon. So, goodbye.